Political analyst Dallas Jones joins us this morning to break it all down for us. Good morning to you. Glad you're here with us today.
Good morning. How are you?
We're great. Let's talk about the names that we've heard so far. So in the beginning, Trump said he was going to drain the swamp in Washington. How are you feeling about that statement compared to what we're seeing and the people he's talking to right now?
Well, I think what we're seeing is a lot of Washington insiders, a lot more conservative coming to the forefront. You're seeing Jeff Sessions coming in and being appointed as Attorney General. You're seeing Reince Priebus, chairman of the RNC, who isn't exactly a Washington outsider, being named chief of staff, you know. But then you're also seeing controversial figures like Bannon coming in and being appointed as White House strategist. So I'm not sure that the swamp is being completely drained at this point, but we'll see. There are a lot more appointments to come.
Former Governor Rick Perry, very critical of President-elect Trump during the campaign. In fact, he said that he was a cancer on conservatives. What a politician says campaigning, does it not mean anything once he's in office?
Well, I have said, you know, here on Fox that there's always a difference between campaigning and governance. And so I think what we're seeing as we move a little bit further down the line is that the president-elect is having to move away from some of those things that were said during the campaign. And the reality of it is a lot of the Washington and Republican insiders were not very pro-Trump during the primary and beyond. But in order to get some type of experience, you're going to have to mend some fences in order to get the party working together and actually get their conservative agenda across the aisles and get them actually out of the Congress. You know, some fences are going to have to be mended, and I think that's what we're seeing happening, is that people are coming to the carpet.
Any buzz out there about how Senate will react once it's time for confirmation hearings?
Well, I think, you know, only time will tell. There's been not much criticism openly about the current appointments, and you know, however, we do know that there are some rifts throughout the leadership, and certainly still some hurt feelings from the campaign. And so we'll see once those hearings come. I think we'll have to take it position by position.
All right, thanks a lot, Dallas Jones, political analyst.
Always great to be here.
Good to see you. We'll see you soon, I hope.
Thanks.
Well,